Okay, so I want to explain about the API integration. Okay, so for that, where is the API? You have your question. Yes, I want to show some of the. So this is the some APIs are there. So this is my backend code. Okay, so I am going to be share this file. You just go here, type here, cmd, then code dot, or else leave it. Just open this one, npm start. So before that, first what you have to do, npm install. Okay, once you do npm install, so because the first time it is going to be install the all the necessary package from the this node.js package.json file. Okay, so already I have installed, but no need to install again. But for demonstration purpose, I told you guys to install. So what is this one? I am going to be share this API hub thing, and it is going to be go to the npm install. Then it is going to be install the npm packages. So it is taking a few minutes to install this one. Okay, it is installed. So clear screen, then npm start. Okay, once you do know, so this much, it's more enough. So automatically it is going to be start a Node.js config and it is going to be start everything. If any error means it is throw an error something, okay, some error or something like that. Okay, so now what we are going to do? So this is what it means. This is the backend API. Okay, so you no need to worry about what is the code and everything. Forget it. So just open this folder, npm install and npm start. Okay, so MongoDB connected to host. Okay, this is the now it is running at the localhost 8080. Copy. So if you copy this one, so just go here and paste here. So just run it. So it is going to be give the API URL docs for you guys. Okay, what is the API URL docs it contains? So if you go here, all the necessary APIs are there. The first application is it full? It is not a full screen. You are not getting full screen. Okay, so fine. So here there are different projects are there. Okay, one is the social media is there. Okay, this what is the API and everything is there, so that is you can work. So public APIs are there. Okay, so this is a API they given all get APIs. So you are going to be see all those things. Okay, so and first one is you have to start with the to-do list. So first one is what login. So if you click here login, try it, execute. Okay, so here your API name is this one. Okay, localhost API v1 to lose. Okay, so then what is the data you need to send? You need to send what is this one? See, title, contributor description. Okay, 1 minute. So you need to send the username and password, and it is going to be show the error or something like that, success and everything. Okay, so this is a one thing you have to create a post. Okay, the first you this is the how you have to integrate a project. Okay, first what I have to do, first and foremost go here the get APIs. So take a public APIs. Okay, so get means what you are going to be get this one. So just do try it out. So once you have to try it out, you are giving a execute. So once you do execute now, then it is going to be give the URL. So this is the request URL. You got a API URL. So then after that you are going for the where open a folder. You want to create a, you have to create a front end, right? So just you are going here in the your project folder. So this is a my front end I have created. Okay, so just I have selected. Okay, so here what I am doing. Okay, hope you are getting a full screen. I think so. Jeevan, Bharat, are you getting full screen? Okay, okay, fine. Okay, you have a questions like, sir, how to integrate the project or something like that. Okay, so first, you know, you create a npx create React app, any file name. Okay, then after that, so app.js is containing your one file name, that is a get data. So here it is. I already done this one. So just I want to show this one. So it is loading from the get data. What it is going to be fetch the post and a set post. So we are calling the get data method here. Okay, so in the get data, we are calling the post. Okay, 1 minute, just a minute. Okay, so no issues, it will come in recording. Fine. So what you are doing now? So this is a simple get post. So what is that? So I called use effect and use state. So here it is calling a fetch post method. From the fetch post method, I am passing this API URL. Okay, so then set post response, set loading false, so console log not post. So now what we are getting now? So we are getting the how to print the data. So just I want to show here npm start. So just a hold for a minute. Hello, hello. ಹಾ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಹಾ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಟಿ ವಿ ಎಸ್ ಶೋರೂಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಹಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕಲ್ಲೇ. ಅಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಈಗ ನೆನಪಾಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ನೀವು ಟಿ ವಿ ಎಸ್ ಶೋರೂಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ತಾನೇ ನೀವು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ಆಫೀಸ್ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಹಾ ಹಾ. ಈಗ ನಾನು ನನಗೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಯ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ದು ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಹಾ ಹಾ. ಸೊ okay, so this is a simple program. Okay, so I want to add a pagination. So this is a simple project. So why I would this one post and page loading, current page, set page, because of I need a pagination. Okay, so I don't want the pagination means, so how to do? So just what I want to do, I will create a one component here. What is that component? temp.jsx and a React functional component export. So just loading the file. Okay, so why it is taking much time? Okay, I will do, import. Okay, or else I will do import React from React. Then the constant temp equals to the arrow function I will use. Okay, so then return. Okay, so this is my simple code. So here I want to call the div. So what I will do, I will use a chat GPT because simply I want to waste your time. That's a get data react functional component. So initially you don't use a chat GPT because of you need to understand what is the thing you need to use and all things. Okay. So this is a my code. Okay. This is a my functional component. So control A, control B, uh, and 1 minute. Just a minute. Okay. The map, the map level person. ಈಗ ಟೂಟಿ ಫೋನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಅವನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಈಗ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಇದು ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, sorry. So now what happens? I need to call the import. So just export default. So my component is there, but my component name is temp is there. Temp. So temp control V. So this is a my component. Okay, fine. So now what I want to do, I want to import the two packages. So what are those packages? Sorry, this is the use state hook file. This one. So control V. Okay, save it. So now what I want to do, I want to replace my API. So where is the API? API is given by Well, this one, I will just take this one, Control X. I will add here. Are you getting a full screen or not? See, this is my API name, okay? So how we are getting the API? I am going for the public APIs. In the public first one API, I am going to be click and try it out. So here it is, the execute is there. So once I do execute means it is going to be give the API name. So this is I am going to be copy this one. Then I am going to be add to in the front end. Control V. Save it. Okay. So now I want to console dot log off. So JSON data, save it. Where I want to run this program. So how to run this one? So this is my temp.js is there. So I need to integrate in the or add here. So just I will remove this one. So I will just call the temp folder. Temp temp.js, right? So just I will add a temp. I will just import temp from. Okay, so endpoints. So app.js, what is the error? So public.html, okay, fine. So let's click. So this is not importing. Just I will remove for a while. So you guys are now API integration, right? So you've done in a this one where blog. Okay. Why it is taking so much time? Okay. Yes, it is loading. Okay, so now what happens once I do npm start means it is coming for here, then it is going for the temp component. From the temp, it is going to be here. The React use state use effect is there. The constant data is there. Initial data is the empty. Okay, the use state hook empty array is there. So then use effect we are calling. Why we are calling use effect? So it is continuously calling the data. So now once it is calling the use effect directly, it is not calling, so it will come here, then it will call the fetch data constant response await fetch. So this is the URL. So with this URL provided by where, here it is a, sorry, where is this one? Here it is a, we have started with the npm start, then it is localhost 8000, then this is the URL we have a publicly posted there. So these are all the APIs are available. So now what we are going to do, I want to what is it? Fetch that data. So now So I have done a console.log. So just what I have to do, I'm just going here, localhost 3000 is there. So my project is running. So Control Shift I. So just will go for the reload one more time. So see here it is a responses came and the data is here and the data is coming here. So this data you have to show in the UI. Okay, how to show in the UI? So now, for example, okay, first we will understand the code. Okay, how we will understand? First app.js. From the app.js, we have defined one more component. So this is a temp component. It is going to be fetch the data. First, once you come the program, so it is going to be come here and it will go for the fetch data. Fetch data function it is called. Then constant try catch it. Okay, constant response, we have created an object response, then await. So here async and await, why we use means, so there might be an internet slowness or something, so it has to be wait to complete. So it will function call will be not completed until it is a API hit and response is given. Okay, constant response. So it is going to be give if it is internet means internet is low or something, so it will await. So await is something that not like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It is a milliseconds. It will happens. Await fetch. So this is the API. So this API it is going to be give the response object. So await response.json. So it is going to be give the response JSON. So that it will be stored into a response data. So then that is a console.log. So I have console.log here. The response from a server, something like that. So just add a double quote. Just remove here. Okay. So now your JSON data it is going to be fetch all the data. So that data is stored into response. From the response or JSON it is containing all the data. So actually not a response or JSON, response or data that is. So response to data it is going to be stored here from the response to data. It is going to be do console.log. So just if you want to see the console, rerun it. Yeah, okay, let it be response.json only. Save it. Uh, okay, here the data is coming. Okay, from the data we are fetching a 10 at a time. We have still n number of data. So cell a date of birth, inside a date of birth, age, date. So you need to fetch and email, gender, and a location you need to fetch city, and a map you need to fetch self longitude, latitude. So postcode, state, and the street you need to fetch. So these fetch APIs you need to fetch and display here. So what it is? What is the API name? The API name is a random users. Random users it contains like a name, email, street address, and array is there. Array within a array is there. So all those things is there. So you have to get and show this in the front end. Okay. Till now, so we have set data. What is the set data? For set data method, it is going to be set the JSON data, the whatever the data came from the backend, so that is going to be sent to the data. From the data, here it will go data.map item.id item.name is there. So just I will remove id because we don't have an item.id. So let item dot, what is that one? What is the common data we are going to be see here? If you go here, something cell is there. Control C, Control V, save it. So just we want to show in the UI. Okay, so it is not showing. So what is the problem? So just going the data. So I will take as a Zender. Let's see. Delete, save it, run it. Okay, so now what happens here? So now it is telling that okay, so temp.29 error is there. What is the error? So ul data.map. So why the data map is showing an error? Let's see. Data is there. So where we have set it? Here it is set data we have done. So set data JSON, it's there. Okay, fine. Data.map items. So item.gender. Okay. So you do one thing. So there is a one error is there. Try to find out what is the error. Okay. So why? What is the error? Just brief and do. So we are going to be read. See, the first array we are going to be read. In that we are going to be read a gender. Again in the gender we have a date of birth, email and everything. So that is the problem is there. So you just try to work on it. Okay, so what you have to do first, I will explain one more time. So I am going to be give this file API hub. So after that I'm going to be share you. Once you downloaded, open this folder, just open this command prompt, then it will open like this. So npm install and npm start, or so then it once it is running, then it will come a server is running with the port 0000. If it is there means just minimize. If you close means it will not work. So if I have minimized, so just go for something randomly. So just search for the localhost 8080. Okay, so here the first you have to work for the public APIs. What public API it contains? It will randomly, we have a multi-dimensional array they have given. So we are going to be fetch and show the data. So I will do try it now, execute. So I will get the API name here. So this is the API name. Okay. So this is some see, this is the data is there. So many thousands of data. I think not thousand, hundred or some data is there. Okay. So this data I want to show in the our front end. For that, I need to create a one more React.js project. So then just create React app public API something or whatever the name. So then the app.js is there. From the app.js, you have to create a one more component. So that is a temp. So what we have to do? So first it is going to be call for the fetch data. From the fetch data it is coming here. So that try catch block. So try catch. So in the try block constant response we have created a one response variable await fetch. So this is the URL. Who given the URL? The URL is given by here. So that URL we are going to be keep here. So then await response.json. So response.json, so that is data we are going to be dumped here. So all the data it is there, then console.log, this is the response of data. Okay, so response.data is there. So console.log, what it is showing? So just for analyze purpose, console.log, it is going to be shown this one. I want to fetch the exact data. So data I need to do. So for that, what I will do, JSON data dot data. Save it, run it. Sorry, we'll go here, refresh it, run it. So again, data. See, console.log data, we are getting all so many things. So so what I have done here, I have done the JSON data. In JSON data, it is containing a header information, pagination, and etc. etc. Then we are sending the data. So console JSON data. Save it. Let's see what is the output now. See, now the exact data is coming now. So this data we are going to be set here. Save it. We'll go here and we'll see here. See here. Got it. This is the data. So I need all the information you need to fetch. What is information? Cell you need to fetch. And date of birth, email, gender, ID, location, login details, name, nationality, phone, picture, registered. So in this all data, along with there is a drop down data is there, age and date. So you need to club all those into one array, then you have to map it. Okay. So have you got this query or any confusion in this one? Anyone? Jeevan, Bharat, Gagan, Bharat. Any confusion in this one? Jeevan, any confusion in this one? Kedar. Okay, fine, no issues. Kedar, you can, if any doubt you are here, you can ask me, no issues. See, so why this is the one programmer? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, Kedar, I will. You are here only, right? You can ask me any doubt. Okay, so you can mute, no issues. See, now why I am giving on next API? What is the next API? The next API is a so get a random user by ID. Okay, so here it is a ID. So try it out, execute. So how to call public of random user ID for 13 user ID you can call like this. So first you complete this one, okay? So everyone has to be complete. Like that, you have to complete all the APIs. Once you complete a API, no, then you can go for the to-do list application is there, e-commerce is there, authentication is there, social media is there. So this all is there. YouTube API is there. So you can just practice all the APIs means definitely you can work any type of project. So these are all the APIs, okay? You're going to be work. So first APIs you have to complete by today and need to show this one. So make a good UI. So what is the data it contains? So it contains a data about what is this one? Gender, name. Inside a name is title, first name, last name, and location, street, number, name, and a city, state, country, passcode, coordinates, longitude, latitude, and time zone, offset. So you can use this offset description. So then email, login. So login username, something like that. Okay, if you fetch one new data, okay. And the date of birth, the date and age, registered date and age, phone number, cell, ID, picture, and nationality. So this is a one user location, one user data, this one. So like that you can so you have to fetch all the details and show in the UI with the table. But I have shown inside a only so this is a list, but I want a within a table. Okay, so today you have to submit this task. Okay, any confusions in this one? Again, I am asking. Any confusions? Okay, fine. So what I'm going to be share this recorded video.